All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody, wherever you're connected from. This is Felix. Tonight, just to take us to a journey, of course, and perhaps look at what the market may have to offer for us. But I will always tell us, once you are in this space, you have to prepare your mind and have the mind of your own. That's the truth. And I'm sure many of us who are on our forum will see a lot of latest development happening. Please make no mistake about this. Make no mistake about this. There is something we are consciously replacing on our forum. You should know that Plan B is known for cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, and portfolio building. And that's why I would say 5 years to financial freedom via digital asset accumulation. So understand the fact. The fact remains Plan B is known for portfolio building and then building the future using blockchain opportunity, and so understand the fact. Now, over time, we've discovered people in the forum trying to build wealth or looking for a way to access fund to build their portfolio. Of course, they fell in victim. And what's the victim? The victim of the fact that they meet scammers and all the like. And for that has really kept them bound because they're trying to find way of getting money. Okay. So it's on that note we look at, so what's the best way? What do we want? What do we actually want to achieve? The best for us is to make sure that our people can find an alternative way of generating money. All right. And so when you are able to generate money by yourself, then you can build your portfolio. Because to be very candid with you, it's quite cumbersome to build portfolio without having a cash flow. So in pursuance of having cash flow, had made a lot of our community members to fall victim of circumstances. They fall victim of PONZI schemes and all the like. So we felt the best way for us is to make sure, of course, what Plan B has known for many years, that Operation Do It Yourself. And so if it's Operation Do It Yourself, so how people should navigate the financial market by themselves independently, and take what belongs to them from the financial market. And so it's on that note we felt, okay, the best way for us is to expose our people to exploring the trading opportunity. Not, you can be a trader, not a full-time, and you can be a full-time. But I always tell people too, again, is that if you're just a trader without having a permutation to have a strategy for investing, you will overwork yourself, right? I think I sent something like, let me quickly bring it out if I can see it. This I said to those people who are in the class, and I call it was a beginner trading routine. As a beginner, you need to use simple tools that will help your profitability continually before perfecting your advanced trading strategy, right? The frustration of becoming a guru from the beginning has some consequences on your trading equity and psychology, especially for people who just decided to add trading to their side hustles. So below are the basic routines you need either in Forex, crypto futures, crypto sport, or volatility. As a get to your fundamentals and get used to the 7 major economics news, especially US-based fundamentals: employment report, gross domestic products, GDP, trade balance, consumer price index, purchasing manager index, interest rate decisions, and central bank statement. And I will talk about, get all of this in Forest Factory and all that, Facebook and stuff like that. Then get to understand your market structure. And I'm sure most time when people hear market structure, they get a little bit confused, right? And then aligned with the trend line. Of course, that's why you need basic learning. And so, which you can use your trading view and so many other tools to do. And then, and three things we advise there is to identify three zones: the key levels major, the sub key levels, and then the what we call the minor key levels with trend lines, which means you can draw the a single line, not a zone now, and then a diagonal, as it were. Then we said support and resistance trading view. So which horizontal lines can identify for you, diagonal to identify for you, then continuation and reversal. There's no amount of these there, and the tools that you can use. Now, I can tell you for free, guys, that in the recent time, the financial market is not as complicated. I mean, tools to be used in the financial market is not as complicated as before. You just need to have basic knowledge, right? You just need to have basic knowledge of what to check and what not to check. Now, let me quickly go back here before I will show us some things. Now, first thing you must identify, especially if you are new to a forum and all of that, you need to find a way to have your wallet independent, MetaMask wallet, Trust wallet. Sorry about this guy. Okay. What is this? Okay. So MetaMask wallets, Tron Link wallets, and all the like that I have series of wallet because I'm a stake, do farming a lot. There's some farming I've been doing for more than how many years. Perhaps you might even be in plan B without knowing not everything I do that you probably will know about, because sometimes I will do and I will forget, and maybe time must have gone. Because there's always a prime time for everything. And so why I still love the aspect of the ULS farming was the fact that at least for people who started last year, and then even if you are still starting this year, I'm not sure it's too late anyway, and it's not a financial advice. So, but the point I'm making is this space is not all about, you don't need your energy for everything. Because I met a lot of people, if I was not a researcher, I would be enjoying myself more, right? Because tools are available, leverage on things that are available. Just like if you look at it on the cash flow system, we have been sending like signals and a lot of that for future trading. Frankly, Frank will be posting a lot of setup, right? But if you look at majority of people had the frustration of seeing good food and not be able to eat it. And what's that? Just bury your pride. We say go back to plan B, basic and intermediate, and so that you can learn how to navigate. If not, those food will be coming to your mouth, and you will not be able to do anything. Let me use an instance. There was a time I think he sent maybe on future, I think FTS, was the FTX, if I'm not mistaken. FTX, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, what was that? Let me check the PS. Now I'm arriving at somewhere, okay? So that come in. Just a moment, guys. It's very important. I don't need to. Okay. This space is wide, and you just need to, don't be major in minor and be minor in major. I always tell people it's not about proving your knowledge, it's about producing results. And we're not bragging that we said if you are in plan B community and you still love Ponzi scheme, then something is terribly wrong. Okay, FXS, that something is strongly wrong, terribly wrong. I can tell you that. FXS. Okay. Now he sent this signal, for instance, and where's you FXS. Okay. Now, so of course, having checked the good entry at 4 hours or something, I probably would not remember. Well, let me look at the setup. Okay. Yes, entry 5, yada yada yada, stop loss 5-4, find your entry, yada yada yada, don't. Okay. So perhaps coming. Okay, so perhaps when he was telling you guys, what you fail to understand is just learn basic on how to navigate platforms. You have your exchange, OKS, MXC, whichever exchange you have, right? And then, you have to come to the futures, for instance. So let's say this is, I'm not teaching the basics, I'm just navigating. Now look at it. This is MSC, for instance. You see futures, and then what we're actually looking for is futures perpetual. Okay, so that's where you click, and it actually bring you down to this place. Okay, now assuming a signal was sent, so basically you want to go there, and then what was the name of the coin? You search for it, FXS, and then you add it up so that you go to the interface, and there you go. And the first thing you want to go and check is to go to your leverage. Perhaps it can give you 20 or 30 or 40 leverage, but as a beginner, this is what I recommend for you, 3 or 5 as a beginner, okay? But so now, if say give you like 20 because you are still a beginner, you probably can use 10. So, but let's say you use 5, and then you click confirm. Then you have to go here. If you go to our academy, we'll explain to you what's the difference between isolated and cross. So, but what we recommend, irrespective that you understand it or not, for beginner, is isolated. I may not have time to start explaining. Isolated means whatever portion of your money. Okay, if you look at this wallet now, it's having $108. So if I'm entering into this in such market and I'm using isolated, it means, so if I go here now, so let's say this is this, and probably if you look at it, maybe when he asks you to actually enter from maybe somewhere here, and the market has actually moved. So that means, let's say maybe when you're coming in, was just here. I'm not entering, so I'm just telling you, because people have made profit, whoever that was in, okay? So now, what do you want to do? So you have set up this, but you want to check, okay, is the signal still valid? Okay, it's valid, okay. You're coming down here. Having said all these guys, don't always use market price. I use limit, but in a place where the signal given to you is on the fast moment, you can use market to enter as fast as possible. Let's say I want to enter into this market. Perhaps let me come back to this point. Maybe this is 5.69. So assuming, let's say I want to enter at 5.69. Okay, and then I come, how much? So let's say my money here is $118. So I want to use 25% of it. 25% of it is going to be how much? You're going to see the cost. Okay, about $28. Okay, about $28 is the 25% of it. And then what do I actually want to do? So perhaps it may have given you stop loss and take profit. So let's say I want to take profit at let's say $6. So let's look at it here. Oh, sorry, let's say 5.8. So I'm taking profit at 5.8, 5.8 or 5.99. So stuff like that. So you're saying that's going to give you, which you saw that it was 28%, then stop loss. So let's say, right? Remember, I'm not checking anything. I'm just going at random just because for you to see. So let's say I'm going to say stop loss below my entry point. So we say about 5 points, say here, 5.619. Okay, 5.619. So my stop loss, 5.619. Okay, it's saying that's what you are going to lose, which is okay. Risk reward ratio. I'm just doing all this, just fast move and all of that. And I click open long. Some will say open buy. So whichever one, I say yes, confirm. So now look at what happened. It has placed the order here. So you just leave it. So once you picked your market, then it continue moving. If you move in your direction, perhaps, and all of that, you're now seeing. So look at my case. Look at where my buy price. So maybe stop loss is somewhere very down, and all of that, take profit up there and all of that. So that's why you need basic knowledge. So I'm going to take this one off. So revoke it. So that means I cancel it. So that's just basically about maybe when some of the signal was sent out and many of you probably don't check also. Now let's quickly look at DXY. I've told myself DXY, what am I projecting by Monday and Tuesday? So I want to see DXY, this daily time frame, okay? In my channel, either DXY just fill to the base of this support line, this monthly time frame support line, right? Break there, or come to touch my channel. Just like all of those things you have been doing, perhaps you see revoke back to this guy, right? And then continue to move up, stuff like that, and then revoke back here. Of course, since then it has been ranging here, but uptrend, you can see that. And or so here broke down, I never touched back. So I expected if you break here, I will have waited for it here. That would have been lovely for us anyway. So this may happen. So that means it's possible for this guy to pull back, and then you may get deceived anyway. If you even pull back, you may get deceived anyway. So let's say, where is it currently now? So pull back, let's see here. Sorry. Okay. So I'm not teaching you technical analysis. I'm just telling you which based on my own sentiment and on my personal analysis. So let's say that's losing about how many percent? Maybe almost 1% down here. So if it happens that way, that means BTC, on the other hand, could rally up, right? That means BTC could rally up to probably 27,600 or up onto this region, 28,335, well, which very, very, very likely. And so if you're able to break this region, then I'll be looking at 29,200 and something dollars, this region. Now, most time we come to the market gambling without preparing ahead what we actually speculate based on, probability of your algorithm. So for me, so what should I be doing, Felix? Very simple. I'm going to be waiting. I can't take any trade, like maybe especially those of you who are trading Forex and all of that. I think one of the things that keep most people in trading Forex is they seems to sometimes they place order ahead of time, and currency market is not, stuff like that. So it's better I get a good confirmation. If I see this guy trying to fill this week, then I will go on to the otherwise of other my peers, even the Bitcoin, gold. Gold is my lovely baby. I love trading gold. And so now, and I will check my oil and then looking at Bitcoin and all of those things. But if this guy Monday or when market open, one of the manipulations that normally open is the Tokyo section by 1 a.m. So they can do a lot of things and all of that. So if we break and continue up, that means I'm expecting, a touch here, 107, right? 107.06, or perhaps go and talk the channel again. That will be 107.526. Then that means we should see Bitcoin now finding a way down. And then that means gold will eventually come back to my expectation. My target for gold is actually 18. Let's look at it. Yeah, 1803, 1800, probably, right? 1803, 1800. That's where. So that means, but if the DXY change direction, so I will expect maybe a pullback to fill the gap, then I will expect the gold to rally back a little, maybe to 1866 or so. And if this guy is drastic, then I'll be finding a way to short gold again at 1885, 1890. That's my target. I already have my target to say, okay, whatever I want to happen, I'll be shorting gold from 1885 and all of that. So that's just to be looking at the structure. But you need to understand coming into the market and want to get what you wanted, because this might indicate yourself. It's a long time that we have been hanging. This time around, we need to touch this down before we can reset the market, eventually. Okay, so that just basic, and other coins, of course, whatever happened to BTC, other guys will have to take bow and follow their guys. So, but that doesn't mean, now let me tell you one thing. There are tools and technological advancement we have that market, look at this guy. There's all of this coin last week, that we said they were bullish. They actually went bullish and they were fantastic. A lot of people make money, and then, but like I've told you guys, I'm resuming my activities this October. So that means you may be chatting with me. I probably will not have time. So all of you in private mentorship, get ready. VIP, be with me premium, and all of those guys. So, and you can see some of those signals. Dr. Frank has been dropping both on the on what's it called, on the cash flow system. If I were you, be sharp enough, because it may reduce to just few ones that will be sending there and all of that. So now, this, even either you are trading future or not, coins can be identified, because since since on Thursday, all of those coins that this guy gave bullish, they have been very bullish. And then, like I was checking, let me just go check. And I told us last 2 weeks, even last week, that don't focus so much on Bitcoin, phase and phase coins that are not conventional. So that so much money is being made, but you thought that, okay, we are still at the bear market and all of that. But not all coin will do bull run at the same time. Understand this. Okay, look at Arbitrum. It's a bearish. Let me even look at, right? I think they are giving me this bearish since yesterday morning. Or no, this afternoon. Okay, even CKB gave me bearish too. And then let's look at it. ARB, guys. Okay, this is ARB, say bearish. Good. The guy is still trying. Let's look at it. Okay, maybe just a little pullback. Let me look at the guy. So that means a little pullback to 0.91. So possible. And if you break that, then I'll be looking for 0.872. So 0.91, pulling back from here. So that means it's either I wait for the guy to pull back and bounce up here. So, but it's bearish. That's what this guy is saying. So let me look at 4 hours. So, okay. So definitely, let's look at it. Where are you? So definitely the pullback will happen. Much possible for the guy to pull back, as it were. So pull back here. So it's very possible. This is a big confluence that the guy pull back to. So for me, if I was looking for a short position, I will have short it since morning when he gave me that setup. Let me look at it. ARB. Okay, what other structure will I take you to? Okay, let me even take you to this guy here. Oh, which one is recovering like that? Okay, so ARB. Okay, so you can see there was an alignment. Even this is 1 hour time frame. There was an alignment with all the areas that this guy was ready as at the time. I think it was yesterday or in the morning. Okay, yeah, I think it was in the morning. Yeah. Tokyo session, 1 a.m. was when, yeah, Tokyo session, I think, or something like that. Was what time? Okay, so let's look at it. This guy from this region, so that's lost about 1 point. So chances, look at where. So that's about 91, so about 3%. And so if you couldn't hold there, man, that would be 80 something, but yeah, this is 1 hour time frame anyway. 88, stuff like that, or back down to 84. That'll be 11% lost. So, but this is what I'm just waiting for, this region here. Now, I'm not going in anyway. So if I was going in, so Solana too, the same thing. Okay, so I think it's still bullish, the trend. So, but once you break this, then the next point of call will maybe back to that $20, especially if this chairman, this is Oga Kota Kota, continue the region up, then BTC will pull back, and every other coins too we have to follow, including Solana. Also, Solana have tried, right? And so let me look at this, our TRB that we have been enjoying. I think it was TRB, yeah. It printed a lot of money. Okay, it was already bearish since. Wow. So let me look at TRB. Okay. TRB. Okay. Oh, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, it is. TRB. Longer time is bullish, or in short time is bearish. Let's look at the guy. Well, it's actually at the support level now. So let me go back to 1 hour time frame. It's at a very fantastic support level. So, but that means it's fragile anyway. So I needed to wait. Confirmation is always good. So let's look. Yeah. So perhaps if I wait for whatever this guy wants to do, Bitcoin, so I could now say, okay, that should wait for it to come back to 48.918, yeah, or 46.39. The better good confirmation, the nicer. So, but maybe the worst case scenario, 39.934, start next to or so. So, but I'm expecting that even if it dropped down, maybe 49, 48, 49, and then boom, return back again to 59, 60. And this time around, if once you break this region, not low, $100. Okay, so that's just the main thing for tonight. That so please, if you are in our community, get ready and let's get to work. We need to have a lot of things. So sentimentally, I was telling you guys about Mavi, that if they release those coins, I knew that there was going to be permutation. Okay, that if they release those coins, okay, but oh man, it look as if these guys have a lot of strategy. So the dump we expect didn't happen, rather we only had pullback. But if you were following us since on ULX, you definitely will have done something fantastic for yourself even before that season. Yeah, even before this season, you ought to have done something very fantastic for yourself even before this season. Okay, it's 5. I thought I do still have, because I did told us that I expect it to go to 21 cent, 21 cent. I think it did that. So I was expecting to have some sell-off there, right? Which, if you look at it now, is actually at a support level. I'm not doing any too much activities here. So if you look at it, the guy is actually some area of interest. So sorry guys, let me just do this. Okay, so what are we looking at? So you are looking at the region. So it's actually at a very, very, very important region now. Let's take over here. And perhaps can just use a region, maybe rectangle, sorry. Okay, something like this. I'm sorry. So whatever happens, so I want to take this guy to here. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyone who's coming in now, you are not coming for anything, so no need to even allow you in. So it's at a very critical point anyway right now. So now, what do I have to lose? Nothing, because you're farming and then you are enjoying your farming. Now, I initially said I was going to talk a lot of things about it, but I wouldn't have that time now to tell you why you need to spread your tentacle and diversify. So if you are in our community and you've not really done, basically to register on some of our platforms and then verify your account, just like, so like I was saying before now that why are we diversifying to all of those trading, being in maybe future trading, your spot trading, and your regular spot trading rather, and then the forex trading, and of course the volatility, is that you should just take your mind off any of those investment scheme, Ponzi scheme. We're going to get this, pay you this percentage. Take your mind off it. Rather, come and settle down and let us trade together. And then you'll be able to have money to put into your portfolio, because trust me, when the bull run come, all the trading you are doing, you'll be tired. That's the truth. Not that you won't trade again, but you will now be trading like big boy, like you want to swing trade, not the usual daily trade. You want to trade like following like this is my favorite trade, oil, right? Wheaty oil, where's oil? Okay. So you want to trade oil like when I spotted oil at 60 something dollars previously, before even this next price of 70 something dollars, right? You want to trade like that, where you are going to hold a trade that will take, this is June for God's sake. So it's June, and then you are still holding on to it because you are just checking all of those regions. So because at that time, even a non-entity can make profit in the crypto space. And funny enough, only $20, $100, $200 of somebody who come in as prompt as possible will make all the trading money you have been trading for the past 10 years, or 5 years, or 3 years. And trust me, I'm just telling you. All right. So at that time, you want to just like, so you feel you are trading down, maybe you are making money, help your family, pay your children's school fees, perhaps buy yourself a house or whatever thing you want to do. And then you now have some of those money you are now taking to buy some of those coin you are saying stake, farm and all of that. And the bull run come and such coin do 1,000,000%. So how much profit do you think you will have been trading to have gotten all of those things? Or some just do 100,000%, or even 50,000%, 20,000%, and you have $1,000 there, or you have just $500 there. So understand what we do in Plan B. So we don't gamble, no. So the trading you see us doing, we just need to disabuse our people's mind that following all those, let me invest, pay me percentage. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. And so that's why we still encourage everybody to go and enroll in the basic and intermediate. I'm telling you, I now see reason why most time when we tell people go and enroll, even when we are sending some free signal, you may not be able to take it. So that's why you need to go enroll, so that you learn basic, so that you know what to check. And even when a signal is already not valid again, you should know that it's not valid again instead of jumping it. It's for your own good. That's the truth. It's for your own good. So ladies and gentlemen, that's just the basic tonight. And so cross your fingers, watch out to what's going to happen in the market before you just jump in. Don't jump in blindly. It's not encouraging at all. No, I don't encourage that. It's better you miss a trade and you are waiting for a good one, than you entangle yourself in a bad trade and you are now disturbing God. Holy Spirit, come moving now. No. It doesn't work that way. You are just being emotional. Market have no respect for such. Okay? So any question, anyone? I'm sure this should be a very fantastic one for whoever. So you want to be part of all the moves we want to do. Like I've told you guys, the future, the sports, the volatility, so the forex and all of that. And please, those of you who are trading forex, be careful. Don't trade too many currencies, as in pairs. You don't need it. And unless you are just capping, you have an instrument. Like for instance, I use this instrument, for instance. If I'm using this instrument to just cap, I can allow it to be giving me anything that come out, I will take it, right? So because I'm just capping, okay? So maybe I'm just capping, so any currency, as far as just show me profit, that it show me love now, I will take it, right? But on your normal trade, guys, you have to be very careful. Select few instruments and master them, and then you can be fine. Instead of here, so like this is my instrument, show me love. I take the trade and I come by, still show me love again. Here, that one is different. Look at those things, like that one is different. And so, but rather, so when you want to like do your proper, top-down analysis and check your structure, you want to follow, few instruments will help you and will make your account healthy, right? So irrespective of what you are trading, crypto, forex, stock, whatever, volatility, trade few instruments, and then you'll be fine. You can literally monitor an underlying instrument. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time tonight. I think we've done noble. Tomorrow, those of you in Port Harcourt will meet in our monthly prayer meeting in the office, and then that's going to be cool. And every other thing, we're going to be giving updates and then send it to you. So by the time we set up separating those people who are on subscribe group, then we show you where, some of those structural signal for future, for forest, for sport. Don't do everything. If you only sport you want to trade it if you don't have energy for everything. So don't think, they are doing everything, let me do everything. No. Don't entangle yourself that way. Right? But there's some of us that we need the money, and then we can get involved in virtually, instead of going to Ponzi scheme, rather have to like face here and make the money. All right, so thank you, everybody. Do have a nice rest. So please, everything I tell you, don't joke with it. Bye for now.